Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Brings it down on the right side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I'll tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The inside handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misfire, it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's done. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it. This area of the field, around midfield, going for it, the wise move. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They bring the punter onto the field now. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campbell. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's strong. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Sheffield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Scarlet Knights are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Barrels ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to pass, it's Navarro. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Good timing on the quick out. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down, but way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And this is caught inside the 30, and here he comes. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The give to the tailback. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's complete. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking for room. It's Campbell. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy. And what does the defense do? They double-team him, take him away, and force the 4th down.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man, it's Navarro. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll test the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man.
You know, the fullback's not going to be a guy that's running routes deep down the field. He's normally just a check down option for the quarterback. You saw it right there, and as a result, it doesn't pick up any yards.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Made a defender miss. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he... being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Might be looking to run. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. Send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Navarro. Here comes the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Ready to fire from the pistol. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Bobcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
and this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page. Quarterback, wide receiver.
Rutgers, 29. Ohio, 13.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's strong.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
On the run, it's Campbell. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Duff. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Duff. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just
going over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Trying play action. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Duff. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Campbell. Touchdown, Rutgers! And the route is on.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Inside the 30, and here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. To throw, it's Navarro. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner will be brought down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Now on first down from the 28. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Scarlet Knights have taken it inside the 20. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
42, Ohio.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Jordan. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hendricks.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The snap sets up to throw. Looking deep down the right side. He fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation Welcome to the birthplace of college football, campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Scarlet Knights offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Scarlet Knights have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving.
Fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Scarlet Knights with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Sheffield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So the Miami Redhawks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave Jesse going,
oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Takes that handoff. It's Tracy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Throwing right. All by himself. Touchdown, Redhawks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's strong. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Miami, Ohio, 7.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. Gonna run it. It's Tracy. Found a little bit of running room. Knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Red Hawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Finn. And they fail to hook up on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Let's go. The give to the back. Turning it on. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rutgers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Unloads quickly. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Caught over the middle, it's Williamson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Miami! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He unleashes a long one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. He'll take the deep shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught in the backfield. It's Campbell. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it, throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Line gets set, 1st down. It'll be a draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Finn. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Tracy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going to that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different. This offense, something to think about.
He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Finds a man on the right. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Routes like that are a great time to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
To the ground with the back. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Redhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
But that's exactly what this offense needed to do. We talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got a man, it's Duff. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going for it all. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Finn. Caught in the backfield, it's Tracy. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Gets it to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And the Scarlet Knights backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. From the gun, the ground game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Hits the open man. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun. Under fire. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Using his legs, it's Tracy. Hard running there. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Williamson. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. There he goes. Plows through the defense. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Makes the grab. It's Williamson. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And that's a
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking downfield, it's Finn. A strike downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
tackle on the play.
He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rate, some revolutions on that one.
Want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught behind the line. It's Williamson.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working that left side now. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fletcher. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
He tries to take the top off. Snatches it on the run. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northern Illinois. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Red Hawks will hustle to the line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. It's Williamson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Williamson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Gain of 25 on the play. 1st and goal, Miami, Ohio.
Looking to pass. It's Finn. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Power ahead. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And he makes the extra point. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. One-possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of it. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Quarterback will keep it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pocket breaking down. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your off?
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and
oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And they'll bring him down for the sack. And he's knocked down. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Finn. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting